Hi guys, this is going to be kind of a different video today. I have actually been invited to audition for this acting role. And so has Livio. It's been so much fun because every morning we come to this awesome cafe and we learn lines and probably look crazy to everyone watching us. We are going to have to go to Puerto Vallarta where we were last week. That's where the auditions are being held. This is just such a great example of what I always tell people about traveling, that you just really never know where you're going to end up or what's going to happen and what awesome things are just waiting for you in a new place.
I just stuck it onto my forehead. Then I told him... What did I tell him?
You forgot. This is the cafe where we practice our lines every morning.
Do you even have your lines? I told you to print them.
Lines.
No, those are my lines. Where are your lines?
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we're not looking at the camera. Oh my gosh, that laugh is so funny. Okay, act one.
Act one. No.
You know this line so well.
Okay.
Mi madre and padre. I believe that you would want to marry me even if my father was not leaving me a huge fortune.
Darling, I'd want to marry you no matter who was leaving you a fortune. And I'm looking forward to meeting more of your wealthy, widely extended family.
So we leave for Puerto Vallarta in half an hour. Livio, how much have you packed?
Nothing.
So bad. Meanwhile, I have everything packed and organized in separate compartments. Good morning from Puerto Vallarta. We are here. Our audition is later tonight. I think that learning lines has driven Livio crazy because he woke up this morning singing Taylor Swift.
That never happened, by the way. That's a lie.
Or is it?
Swift? Who is that?
We're now going to coffee to learn our lines a little more.
I forgot my lines.
Livio is such a good actor. He just
managed to cry on command.
He was like, I can cry on command. I was like, no, you can't. And then he has tears in his eyes. He was
You
crying.
can't see them now because I wiped them off. They were here.
Oh my god.
Genuine sadness tears.
I'm feeling right now like I'm going to be so much worse than him at the audition. Okay, back to lines.
Oh yeah, no phones,
No phone, put that away.
Oh, look at Diego, he's so...
No! Yep, still on this phone. Oh, detective, I didn't kill Bob. I loved him. And of course I knew about Constanza. So an update, we are getting ready to go right now. Oh, so I haven't told you about our roles. So in this thing, if we get the part, I am Luciana, I love that name, and I'm some sort of spoiled rich girl, and I'm about to marry Roberto, which is
me. I'm Roberto.
And he is after my fortune. Livio, how could you?
Well,
I better watch out.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I'm going. This is my makeup. I don't know what you're supposed to be seeing.
How to become an actress. Push up your boobs. Make sure your eyes are nice and blue and huge.
Okay, what? Okay, listo?
Listo.
Listo for real.
Listos. Let's go.
We're going.
Yeah.
I knew it. Not really ready.
Ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
This is the hotel we're auditioning at. So beautiful. Pretty cool, huh?
Ever.
Okay, our audition is over. It just finished. I don't even know where to start. We're driving around lost on little roads going the wrong way, so cars are about to come crashing into us on this tiny one-way streets in the mountains. So we parked here because we're also driving on an empty gas tank. We're trying to look it up on the map, but then it thinks we're in Houston, Texas.
Police drove into us. Literally, it hit like so. A police officer, no, there were two of them.
Yeah.
A police car. It literally drove into us.
Crashed
What?
into us.
He
Just
crashed, he was
now.
like going, crashing, you know, like scratching the car. And then he was like,
Yeah.
oh, wait, I better pull back. And then
And
so
backs up and scratches
he
the car
went,
more.
he goes in reverse, and then he's like, and then his plastic from the front, from the bumper, comes off.
What? I didn't
Yeah,
know
his
that.
bumper came off, and
His
he's like,
bumper came off?
look, my plastic, it's off. I was like, what just happened? So he just drove off.
Yeah.
It's a story. It's, you know.
It really is.
We're gonna go horseback riding.
We just saw these horses. We asked them about going and we're going tomorrow. Yay, are you so excited? Right now we are celebrating, or not celebrating, but just relaxing after our audition. So, about the role, how do you think you did?
Not as good as I hoped I will, to be honest.
He's a little sad.
I'm not sad, I'm just disappointed with myself. Because I got nervous for some... I didn't really get nervous though. I wasn't nervous, I was just uncomfortable.
And I thought that I was gonna be really nervous.
You did
Yeah.
great, she did great. You started off like normal and then you just became very good. I was actually impressed, and then the lady clapped at the end, which is always a good sign.
I thought going into it that he would be so good
Yeah.
and that I would be like forgetting lines and nervous and uncomfortable, but it was kind of the other way around. Not that he was bad,
How
but
wrong were we?
but I have to admit that I was probably more comfortable.
You were, definitely. But anyway, look at this view, it's great. We're here, we're having mojitos.
Yeah, we're
Life is good
celebrating,
still.
and we're gonna
Life is
know if we got the part or not by 10 a.m. tomorrow. So.
Imagine.
We heard back, we did not get the part. I am still going to put up this video because if you audition or do any sort of casting calls or anything like that, then rejection is part of it. So we're not going to end up being paid actors in Mexico. If we had gotten the role, it would have been a 6-month contract of paid acting, which is really cool, but it also would have taken away our freedom to just travel wherever we want to go, like we have been doing.
Instead of looking back at what we lost, we have to look at what we've gained by this, and that is freedom to travel in the next 6 months.
I mean, I know we're gonna do awesome things.
Yeah.
I was telling him last night, like, my trip so far has been 6 months. And in those 6 months, I've seen so many things. Kind of an exciting day nevertheless, because we are able to plan where we want to go. What are some of our choices right now? What do you think?
Some other place in Mexico, since we're here. Colombia.
Argentina, Cuba.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, a day ahead of trying to look at the map yet again, like we did in Greece, and see where we want to go. We are at the beach. This is where we're going to be horseback riding. So excited. Another disappointment. Guy that is bringing the horses, it doesn't look like he's coming. He's quite late now. And
It
yeah.
doesn't look like he's gonna show up. Jordan was really excited.
I was so excited. There have been a few setbacks and little disappointments in this video. I guess that's kind of what it's gonna be. Sorry. But
This is what life is about. I mean, even if you're traveling and you're having awesome adventures, it doesn't mean
yeah,
that
when
things
you're
will
traveling,
always go 100%.
just because you're traveling and in these cool places and doing cool things and having this cool life doesn't mean that everything is gonna be perfect.
That's just what I said.
Anyway, that's what this video has been about. Hope it was still interesting despite our misadventures. See you in the next video. Bye.
See you.